We are live here at the foot of Turkey Cock Mountain. We are live. This is American Times Publishing and the world headquarters of the Dixieland Connection. Welcome. I'm Fat Bill and this is Fatv. It is December 8th, 2022, 9:31 p.m. Welcome. This episode is going to center on Indian Bolio. Great dog, bred by Maurice Carver, was his outblood, known as the Southwestern dogs. Stuff coming down off of Klaus's Zeke and Fitzwater's Goldie. Carver used it a lot coming through Womack's Mert. Hey, Dickie. Take a look at dogs like Rascal, Stompanato, dogs like that. They got that Womack's Mert in them. Let me see if I can pull some pedigrees up here. Dickie, what you been doing, buddy? What's been going on? Arrowhead, what's happening, bro? ODG, what's going on, man? Y'all send me pictures of your Bolio dogs. That's what we're doing tonight. Bolio dogs. You got a Bolio dog? Send me a picture of it. That's what I'm interested in looking at tonight. Bolio bred dogs. Stuff coming down out of Boyle's yard. Stuff coming down. Yeah, let me put this pedigree up. Hang on 1 second here. Trying to get everything logged in. So I can put up URLs. I have to log in on my phone. Hey, what's going on, Reese Smith? Russell Shaw, what's up, brother? What y'all up to? Yeah. But check out this pedigree here, and as you can see, Carver used the Bolio's father, Klaus's Zeke, quite heavily in his brood bitches. So, any of y'all out there got any Bolio dogs? Look like Bolio himself? So I'm going to read to you from the Book of Game Dogs. I'm going to read to you from it. I'm going to read to you the Bolio story. I'm going to read to you from it. Bolio was bred by Maurice Carver and Eddie Klaus in 1969. His sire was the famous pit ace Klaus's Zeke, and his dam was Klaus's Goldie. Bolio's pedigree is very heavy in the blood of a bitch named Carver's Judy and her sister, the great Carver's Black Widow. In fact, he carried 50% of this blood in his breeding. Bennett Clayton of Texas bought Bolio from Carver and sent him to Floyd Boudreau to be matched. He was hooked into a dog that had beat both of his previous opponents. This dog's name was Rowdy. Bolio was contracted into Rowdy twice. The first time, Floyd was not content with Bolio's conditioning for the match. He knew that Bolio must be perfect to fight a dog of this caliber. After Floyd paid the forfeit, he set up a new match with Rowdy for the night of a big Southern convention. This time, Bolio was in great shape, and when they hit, it was a real war. Bolio disposed of Rowdy in about 2 hours and was voted best in show. At the same convention, there were many champions being shown, and among them was Davis's grand champion Boomerang. I was not at this fight, and I got my information from other dogmen and from sporting dog magazines. Sometimes after this fight, Bolio was sold to a fancier in Southern California. The new owner of Bolio was not interested in matching him again, even though I felt he was the best 43-pound dog alive at the time. He decided to use him as a stud dog, and that was the best use for him. Bolio was so talented, he never got hurt in rolls. I was lucky enough to see him roll many times against all kinds of dogs, including dogs that were up to 15 pounds larger than he was. He handled all his opponents with ease. Double and Despo, what's going on, man? Yeah, where's everybody at, man? It was slow like this at work today. There wasn't nobody at work. And then look, when you're sending out your prayers for the twins, it's twin one, not twin two. Twin one is the one you want to pray for. I mean, you want to pray for both of them because they're going through this together. But it's twin one. Bolero! What you say, Dickie? What you say, man? What's going on? What's going on? I had to get to bed early last night. I really need to get to bed early tonight. Jordan Russell, J83. What's up, man? What y'all up to tonight? Send me some pictures of some Bolio dogs. Yeah, man, send me some pictures of some Bolio dogs. Red Smith, what's up, Red? That's right. Prayers out, GHK. Hey, there they are. Hey, man, let us know what's up. What's going on with your brother? What's going on with your brother, man? Oh man, don't thank me. Don't thank me. Salute twin. Salute the twins, man. Y'all salute the twins. Put a big salute out to the twins, man. Yeah, big salute out to the twins. So the message directly from Twin 2 is that Twin 1, he's still in ICU. They're going to put a defibrillator in tomorrow, but they want to make sure that he's okay before they do it, but he's stable. All right, so Twin 1 is stable, and they're going to put a defibrillator in him tomorrow. Salute, man. Oh, yeah, man, I agree with you. I agree with you. What do I think about the Idaho murders? Well, I think it was somebody that knew them, somebody that knew one of them, because they had to know where they were at and what they were doing. So, but the cops down there seem like Keystone cops. We really ought to get ought to get the FBI on it or somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing. You know, because it seems like the local police right there, man. They hadn't really done a whole lot. I mean, I don't even think they got a suspect. I think they got a white Elantra they're looking for, like a 2013 white Elantra. No pictures, no pictures. Y'all ain't got no pictures. Where the pictures at? Carlos Regas, what's up? What's up? Doing all right, Carlos? What's going on, man? Y'all want me to read some more of that Bolio story? How about I read another chapter of that Bolio story? I mean, another paragraph. I have not seen a large number of the famous Foundation dogs fight, and maybe some of them were better dogs than Bolio. I have seen many fast lane dogs in action since these Foundation dogs faded into the past, and I can say that Bolio is the best dog I've ever seen pound for pound. He was not an extremely hard biter, but he could shut his mouth. He was very skilled at keeping his holds, and sometimes it would appear that he was glued to his rival's head. He liked to fight the head. He was very strong and a fast wrestler, and would quickly get his hold, then use his body weight and muscle power to wear his opponent down while punishing him the whole time. He would move in such a way that the other dog would be carrying most of Bolio's weight with him. When the other dog would slow down from the head holds, Bolio would go into the throat. If a dog happened to get Bolio off his head, Bolio would go toe to toe with him, but not for long, as Bolio would work his way back to the head and be in total control. He was the fastest, smartest, and most effective head dog that I've ever seen. He had natural air, and I never saw him slow down. He was a very intense dog and loved to fight. When in the corner, he would scream with rage until he was released into the other dog. Occasionally, he would bite you if not released quickly. Bolio, as a producer, was the best stud dog that I know of that ever lived. He was bred to some poor bred cur bitches and produced excellent pit dogs from them. When he was bred to good bitches, the results were amazing. Martinez, what's up? What's up? What's going on, Martinez? Some friends of mine had a dispute with Bolio's owner and ended up taking the dog while he was at church. I had no part in the taking of Bolio from his owner's yard and do not know the details of the dispute between him and my friends. I don't use his name because the purpose of this article is to praise Bolio, not to put down his former owner. Bolio's former owner had stolen dogs from me, so I feel I owed him nothing. When the people who took Bolio offered me breeding rights to the dog, I accepted immediately. Later, Bolio bit a kid, and they needed a safe place to keep him, so they left the dog with me, and he died on my yard at 13 years of age. I did quite a bit of breeding with him, but I wish I had done more. He would sire litter after litter of good to great dogs. I would rate him as a better stud dog than my tombstone dog, who was also a great stud in his own right. Bolio, by the way, this is Pat Patrick writing here. We're reading the words of Pat Patrick. Carried the same traits that made him such a great dog. When I bred him to a daughter of Tombstone, to Bolio, the results were excellent. For instance, when I bred a daughter of Bolio's red baby to Tombstone, the results were 13 very good dogs. 8 of these dogs won 20 matches. The other 5 were excellent, but were used as brood bitches. Champion Tonka, Champion Snubby, Champion Crash, and Cremator were some of the better known dogs I sold from this breeding. One of the first bitches I bred to Bolio was Faith, a Klaus bitch. This breeding produced 8 game and talented dogs, including Shenling and Champion Princess. Red Baby's mother was a sister to Offer's Crazy Babe, a pure Klaus bitch. Red Baby's litter was a bunch of great dogs. I had a bitch named Tuffy that was heavy in Klaus blood. She was by Tater and Faith. When I bred her to Bolio, I got some very good dogs, including Bullboy Bob, Register Merit, and Champion Dugan. Bolio worked very well with the good Tombstone and Klaus bitches, but he also sired good to great dogs out of bitches from the bloodlines of Eli Jr. and Ironhead. This reminds me of a statement made by Ricky Jones. He said that my favorite bloodlines are Eli Ironhead cross dogs that came from Maurice Carver during the early and mid 70s. Percentage wise, these dogs will get you to the pit more times than any other bloodline out there. They are a lot of good dogs from other bloodlines, but all of you will get more dog for your money and time from the Eli Ironhead line. Ricky Jones can run any bloodline he wants, and he has a right to his own opinion. I do not think any bloodline is so superior to the other top bloodlines that it wins every time. However, Ricky stated very clearly that his dogs will win more any other will. Now, that is the hell would he know that this to be a fact. He never used anything except the Eli blood and did 99.9% of his winning in his own backyard. I say his opinion is weak and wrong. I owned and saw dogs off of Bully Son and Eli Jr. and Ironhead when Ricky still had his hound dogs. I say the Bolio blood is superior, and I sold my Bully Son and Eli Jr. dogs to make room for more Bolio blood that I breed. Hammy, what's up, Hammy? Praise the Lord, GHK. Praise the Lord, man. Praise the Lord, twin. Gilroy. Gilroy, what's up? So, anybody sent any pictures in? Here we go. Reese Smith has sent one in. There you go. There's Reese Smith. Crackhead. What's up, brother? Bulldog. What's going on there? Bow wow wow. Yippee yo yippee yay. What's up, Bulldog? KC Carter. What's happening? Oh man, we talking about Bolio dogs. We're talking about Bolio dogs. Reese Smith done sent one in here. I need to move the picture. You can't see it there. There we go. You see Reese Smith. Now, Reese Smith, you got a pedigree? Vernon. Mm. We got news on twins. It's twin one that had the heart attack, and he's doing okay. He's in the hospital. They go put a defibrillator in tomorrow. His heart actually stopped for 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, man. His heart stopped for 10 minutes. Which one's that, Martinez? Who do I think was the best direct son of Bolio? I'd say probably Bull Boy Bob. Yeah, I'd have to give the nod to Bull Boy Bob. Yeah, I'd have to give that. And some of the better lines. I like the Andy Capp stuff today. Talking about what thing here. I'll find a picture of old Andy Capp. So you can't hear it skipping. Let me turn it up a little bit. Oh yeah, you're welcome. How about how about how about tell us the pedigree, Ree, on your dog? I'm sure you can hear me clear now. I just shut all my Wi-Fi down. Oh yeah, Carlos, I'd agree with you, man. Well, I'd rather have it with that tombstone in it, man. I believe when he was breeding that Bolio dog to them daughters of Tombstone, those were like, Bolio to Maloney's Dolly. Uh, yeah, Bulldog, Bulldog. Y'all know who that is right there? Yeah, look at him and look at Bolio. Well, I don't think he did, man. Yeah, I don't think he bred anything to him, according to history. I don't believe Floyd bred anything to him. No, that's right. That's old Andy Capp, man. You got that one, Rubber City. Rubber City, you win. Ding, 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 ding. Well, I don't know if he was a better dog. Well, Floyd's about the same. Um, Update on Floyd's health is that he's about the same. He's doing the best he can. He's I mean he's fucked up, he can't walk. He can't even hold a phone in his hand. Bong hit. Bong hit, Crockett, bong hit. The dog on the left is grand champion Andy Capp. Let me
Hello and welcome to the past history of the True Game Dog, the APBT channel. Hall's Grand Champion Andy Capp, 5-time winner Rom. The year was 1971. Enrique Morfin of Mexico was soon to make a huge imprint on the history of the American Pit Bull Terrier when he matched a dog coming from the renowned kennel of Maurice Carver. The dog's name was Carver's Andy Capp and was sired by Jerome Hernandez, Klaus, famous Zeke dog, a hard-mouthed muzzle fighter and a reputed winner of 5 contracted matches, mostly remembered for his victory over Leo Canardsbo. Although Carver's Andy Capp lost the match, one of the gamest animals to ever walk the earth, scratching 36 times to his death. This dog was out of Carver's, Kohler's, Goldie and was a part of the famous litter comprised of Indian Sonny's Bolio, Carver's Mendocino, and Kohler's Daisy. 2 decades later another Andy Capp would soon hit the scene, bred down from the same family of dogs as the first, but this one would be more menacing and carry with him a complete arsenal, possessing a mouth second to none, a calculating powerhouse that represented death to 4 out of 5 of his opponents. Match number 1: Buffalo Bill and George's Andy Capp vs Hooterville's Festus. Males at 38 pounds, referee Cody. Buffalo Bill and George would travel, accompanied by a young dog going by the name of Andy Capp, to meet the Hooterville camp and Festus, literally in their own backyard. This was a match that would bring out some of the best dogmen in the South. A highly anticipated contest between 2 outstanding dogs that surpassed very high expectations. Hooterville's Festus, a heavily masked buckskin, was a 2-time winner who won both of his matches at 38 pounds. His 2 victims were Mad Max's champion Bodacious, who he did away with in 24 minutes, and Much's Cochise, who hung it up in 20 minutes. Both of these dogs were sired by Boyle's champion Bold Action Rom. Festus, line-bred on Hans' champion Happy Jack, was campaigned at that time as being the best 38-pounder in the South. This stands to reason why we inherited the title of a fool and his money going into the match. Andy Capp, a red blaze-headed dog bred by P. Singletary and R. Boyles, is the end result of a Patrick and Boyles cross, arguably 2 of the most competitive bloodlines in world. At the weigh-in, I nearly fainted as the Andy Capp dog weighed in at 35 3/4 pounds, while Festus weighed in at 38 pounds on the nose. The odds had changed tremendously as the edge clearly now belonged to the Hooterville camp, their dog being a 3.5-year-old seasoned pit dog, while ours a first-time out 22-month-old prospect weighing more than 2 pounds under the weight. Admittedly, because of our situation, I silently began to lose confidence in our being victorious. Although our dog also carried a heavy mouth of his own, it still seems ludicrous to give up that much weight to a dog like Festus and expect to win. It has always been the general consensus that a good big dog could whip a good little dog any day of the week. Of course, it seems the logical thing to do at this point was to pay the forfeit and leave. Surely there could be no shame in doing this. However, the temptation of whipping a dog of Festus' magnitude constantly toiled with my mind, snowballing into a scary thrill, almost a sickness. Losing my ability to reason, I finally confided with my partner and hinted around to see if we were on the same wavelength, but it was obvious that he had no intention of forfeiting the match, and judging by his attitude the thought must have never crossed his mind. Call it blind faith, stupidity, or even ego, but it was again obvious that even in the early stages of this animal's career my partner George simply did not believe that anything could compete with the Andy Capp dog, and on at least this particular night he was right. Laughs and snickers were heard around the pit as Andy Capp entered first. An $800 to $300 bet was yelled out by a man standing next to me on the Festus dog as he entered the pit. With a sweeping motion, Hooterville released Festus as the referee yelled, "Release your dogs." Festus goes right through Andy Capp's defense, quickly shooting underneath him into the rear end as his momentum carries a noticeably smaller Andy Capp back into the corner. Festus is pushing in hard, desperately trying to get his entire mouth over a stifle, only managing however getting it partially on the target. For the first minute, Both dogs are still in the corner and are engaged in a power struggle, with Andy Capp in a sitting down position, completely bent to his right side with his mouth glued to the muzzle of Festus as he still roots in hard, trying to get a mouthful. With a sudden whine, Festus comes out of the stifle, with the Andy Capp dog working out a punishing muzzle hold as he leads Festus around the four walls, dictating every move he makes. At the 0-5 mark, Andy Capp is severely working over the muzzle as Festus lets out an occasional whine. Suddenly, with fierceness, Andy Capp shakes the Festus dog off his feet and appears to be the stronger of the two dogs. At the 0-7 mark, Andy Capp comes off of the muzzle and goes high in the right shoulder of Festus and again shakes him to the floor, where he works the front end over. Andy Capp is beating Festus to the holds and buries his head and shoulders deep into the brisket of the Festus dog, making it difficult for him to take a legitimate hold. Perhaps he senses that Festus can hurt him. At 10, the breeder of Grand Champion Queen of Hearts calls out a $100 bet on Andy Capp, receiving no takers. At the 15 mark, Festus's front end appears to be gone, but he somehow finds the strength to wobble back up and tries to support himself on unsteady legs. With this in mind, he grabs Andy Capp high in the shoulder but is unable to work out his hold due to the constant flow of blood draining into his nose, of course making it difficult for him to breathe. This is the result of severe muzzle damage inflicted earlier in the match. Andy Capp seems to welcome Festus's aggression and responds by shooting in high and deep in the shoulder, right between the armpits of Festus, while at the same time viciously shaking him back to the floor. This time Andy Capp shoots into the throat of Festus and is determined to finish him off as he eagerly roots in hard and deep, spinning the Festus dog clockwise around the floor in a constant circle. At 20, Festus is still a down dog when he suddenly reaches up and grabs Andy Capp between the eyes and closes his mouth hard, literally biting down to the bone. Andy Capp's head is starting to resemble that of an English Bull Terrier's as it immediately begins to swell. The Festus backers start to roar as he continues to keep secure his hold. Andy Capp surprisingly stays calm and patient while he tries to figure out an alternative to this awkward position. Using his front paws, Andy Capp cautiously tries to scratch off a Festus who seems to be more than willing to die with his hold. At 23, Andy Capp manages to get free and begins to punish Festus severely. The dogs have been fighting at a torrid pace. At 25, Festus is forced into a turn and is out of hold as Andy Capp takes hold on the side of the head while both dogs take a breather. George is trying to encourage Andy Capp back into the throat when Ronald, the co-breeder of Andy Capp, jumps all over him and replies, "Hey George, calm air, let that dog alone, ya hear, he can fight a whole lot better than you can, just leave him be." George obliges. At 27, a handle is made with Festus to scratch. At this point I was convinced that Festus not only would not scratch but that even if he wanted to he couldn't. "Face your dog," screamed the referee with the buckskin to scratch. "Release your dog." The handler of Andy Capp is holding him snug in his corner as Festus takes a step and tumbles over onto his chest, never taking his eyes off of Andy Capp. Using his back legs, Festus ruggedly begins to propel his body across the pit, gradually picking up speed. The crowd yells as Festus rams Andy Capp and his handler in their corner to complete an extremely game scratch. At 30, Andy Capp is back on the offense and hurting Festus badly with throat holds when the referee yells at a spectator, I believe he is the owner of a dog named Cracker Jack, "Get your damn hand out of there," as he has his arm in the pit, snapping his fingers while at the same time mumbling words of encouragement to a beaten Festus. The handler of the Andy Capp dog responded by replying, "That ain't gonna help him none." At 34, a handle is made with Andy Capp to scratch. He scratches hard and starts to pick up the pace. At 39, a handle is made with Festus to scratch, and to the amazement of everyone there, he again goes through the same routine as before. However, this time Andy Capp meets him 3/4 of the way across, ramming in like a freight train. Festus's body just crumples to the floor. At 40, Festus is helpless as Andy Capp goes back into the throat and begins to drive him into a corner. A voice or two yells from the crowd for Hooterville to pick up Festus, who is offering very little resistance at this point. At 43, the handler of Festus briefly loses his composure and in a mild panic yells to the other handler, "Get him off, man. Get him off now," as Festus' lifeless body goes limp. The referee declares Andy Capp the winner at 43 seconds later. Festus is somehow revived and completes a dead game courtesy scratch. What was so fascinating to me about this match was the intensity with which Festus scratched into Andy Capp. You could see in his eyes that he was not scratching out of just mere instinct but with bad intentions in mind, always trying to get his mouth somewhere on his advisory as if by some deranged means in his mind he sensed that he was winning. Truly a dead game dog. Although a great portion of this match would tend to make the reader believe that it was all Andy Capp, I can assure you that this was not the case. Giving credit to the winner, however, I must say that the Andy Capp dog displayed the characteristics of an ace, taking Festus's strength and turning it against him while at the same time equaling the heart of Festus with his own savvy and determination. After the match, the Hooterville camp took some mild criticism for leaving their dog down too long. I believe they were counting on the smaller Andy Capp eventually burning himself out, or perhaps the mouth of Festus getting him back into the match, but whatever the scenario, it was not to be. This is a match that will go down in history as a classic confrontation between two hard-biting dogs, with one using his talent and brains to out-finesse his opponent and the other blatantly refusing to concede or fold under life-threatening circumstances, and yet at the same time constantly in search of an advantage. Match number 2: Buffalo Bill and George's Andy Capp vs Bolio. Males at 38 pounds, referee R.J. Bolo, a black dog, is a two-time winner bred down from a
That's enough, man. If you guys want to see it, it's available on YouTube. Um, just just look this up on YouTube, and you can. I mean, I can't send any damn messages now. No, they won't let me send any messages. I can't send any text messages. I don't know what's wrong with the damn thing. Lord Almighty. All right, so Jordan Russell, you done send some pictures? Let me check out your pictures, Jordan. All right, all right. Not yet, Jeff. I hadn't checked my mail though in the last couple days, to be honest with you. I need to check my mail. I didn't check it yesterday or today. So I'm sure it's probably out there. If you're wondering if it's here, it's probably here. Yeah. Yeah, Mayhem, them dogs look good. Jordan, I didn't get an email from you. Hmm. Patrick has been the author of his own controversial pedigrees. Opinion on Grand Champion Buck's pedigree. I favor Maloney being in there. Oh yeah, man. But but his father's more than likely Golden Boy, and his mother, from Patrick's own admission, was a Boomerang Zebo bitch. Bolio Boomerang Zebo. And the top side straight tombstone. It's right there at the bottom of the screen, Gilroy. Look at the bottom of the screen, you can see it. Here, I'll put it at the top of the screen. Look, it's right above Bolio's picture, my email. Brad, what's up? What's up? Oh, that's a good looking dog, Ree. Yeah, that's a beautiful animal. Young hit master in the house. In the house. Young hit master in the house. Let's see what we got here. The only email I got from anybody tonight so far is from Ree Smith, where she sent that, where he or she or whoever it is, they sent that picture of 3/4. I still don't have any mail, so don't, Jumpman Flight. Oh yeah, man, you ain't kidding. I need new Wi-Fi. Oh my God. Oh man, the book of interviews is great, young hitmaster. Yeah, you'd love it. Frank Rizzo, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? What's going on? Don't be sure to hit that subscribe button while you're in here. And once you subscribe, there's another button that pops up right there where the subscribe button was. And it says join. And that's where you can become a member. You'll get private messages that I send out. You'll be invited to private chats. Um, there's a lot of different benefits to being a member. Um, you uh, Hell, I even give the members my phone number. Yeah. Woo, woo, Blairo, Blairo, woohoo, woo. Paris Jackson, what's going on, my brother? Laney boy, what's happening? What's happening? Who got some t-shirts, man? Who you saying got some new t-shirts? Oh, what do I think of Richard Garcia and 78 Sports? Oh man, I think that they're okay. You know, I don't have no problems with none of them people. They do their thing, I do my thing. What type of info is in the book of American Game Dogs that you have? Well, you know what you have in there is you have the magazine being printed from 1988 to 2001, and you have everything in there from stories, feature stories like the one I'm reading on Bolio here tonight. You have letters from the readers. You have editorials. You have educational stuff. You have keeps. You have just pictures. You have old advertisements. Um, it's the magazines all bound together into book form. So that's what you get from the American Game Dog Times. Oh yeah, Garcia got some cool T-shirts. Yeah, yeah, Garcia got some cool T-shirts. That's right, Schoolboy. Yeah, man, he's the T-shirt guy. He's always wearing different T-shirts and shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's the T-shirt guy. I think people send him T-shirts too, like from their kennels and shit. Don't nobody send me no fucking T-shirts. You motherfuckers. Hell yeah, Hardy Dogs. That's what I'm talking about. Nice, nice. Hell yeah, Hammy, send me a t-shirt. Send me a t-shirt, Hammy. 3X. I wear 3X, man. I wear 3X. Y'all send me some t-shirts. Where I work at, man, I wear a t-shirt to work every day. Yeah, man. Yeah, mayhem. That's right. Yeah, man. Well, so what else is going on tonight, fellas? Who else has got some Bolio dogs besides the Andy Capp stuff? Anybody out there got some Bull Boy Bob dogs? Nice, hardy dogs. Nice. Bolero, Bolero, Bolero. Oh, I appreciate it, Mayhem. Y'all too good to me, man. Y'all too good to me. Y'all too good to me, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Made me feel good, man. Oh, Pucky just come in here. Isn't that nice? Pucky. Want to get up here? Want to get up here? Uh, come on. Come on. Jump up. Jump up. Come on. Jump. Oh, Pucky. Pucky. Oh, Pucky. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Hmm? What's my little Pucky doing? Oh, oh. Yeah, I like him, Bull Boy Bob dog. Oh, good old boy. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Stop. Sit down. Lay down. You gonna sit right there? Hmm? You gonna sit right there? Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Oh, that's nice, Reese Smith. Hardy Dogs asked me, Bill, is it true Eli was only bred to one champion Bolero? Is it true Eli was only bred to one champion Bolero? I don't understand that question. Is it true Eli was only bred to one champion Bolero? I don't understand. Yeah, them Bull Boy Reuben dogs were good dogs right there, man. Yeah, them Bull Boy Reuben dogs, man. They were top of the line. You jumping down? Hold on. Right. Bolero. Oh yeah, man. I mean the T-Butt dog. I mean it's Zebo bred to Rascal's sister, produced T-Bud's mother. Where Mike Dan at, man? Hey, that sounds pretty good, Junk Man. What's your Turtle Buster stuff coming through, Jump Man? Was it coming through that Buster dog or Triple J's? Oh yeah, yeah. No, Eli was never bred to Bolero. No, Eli was never bred to Bolero. Yeah. No, Eli was never bred to Bolero. I wish he was. All right, Ree, you take it easy now. We'll see you later. So anyhow, when you hit that subscribe button, next to the subscribe button is a button that says join. And if you hit that join button, it's like $5 a month, man. And it supports the channel. Trying to get 500 people to join. I want 500 members. I got 3,000 subscribers, so really looking for 500 members is really not that outrageous. So think about it. Yeah, think about it. Um, think about joining. Anyhow, and then also hit that notification button. Yeah, hit that notification button. All right, I'll quit talking about that shit. So, yeah, man. So check that Bull Boy Bob dog out there of Reese Smith's. Pretty good looking dog. Yeah, 150 gold members be nice, but yeah, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. Hey, that's pretty sweet, Gilroy. I got your email, Brad. Brad from Georgia hitting the super chat. Y'all want to hit that super chat? Go ahead and hit that super chat. Send me a picture of him, Kevin. Send me a picture of him. Let's take a look at him. Brad hitting that super chat. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of members you want right there, man. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you, Brad. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate the hell out of it. God bless you, man. God bless you. Yeah, Kevin, send us a picture of the old dog. Oh, I appreciate it, man. God bless you, man. Oh, you cool, Dickie. You cool. Dickie, you always kicking down that. You always kicking it. You strong, Dickie. We really appreciate you, brother. We really appreciate you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Shit. Life on the farm, man. Mike Dan, the man. What's going on, Mike Dan? Yeah, that was a little dog that Matt had out of that litter. That was a puppy, Hemi, that a friend of Eli had out of that litter. And man, that dog was crazy as a shithouse mouse. I mean, would bite you, would bite the doghouse, barked all day long. It was just crazy. It's a crazy, crazy dog. Sure was, man. That was one of friend of Eli's dogs. Yeah, it was a little bitch dog. That was a sister to that dumpling dog. That was the mother to that's Banana Pudding's aunt. I'm not really familiar with them, Jump Man, so I really couldn't say whether I like them or not. You know, I'd never really seen any. I mean, in all my yeah, it was namesake. Yeah, it was namesake. That's what we called her. Was Bolero. Yeah, that was her name, Bolero. When I gave her to Matt, I called her Bolero. Garland. What's going on, Garland? You know, just like I got this dog today, I call Chinaman. I got a dog off of Wizzy and what is the name? Wizzy and Killer that I call Chinaman. Oh yeah, man. We put them up the other day, man. We had them up the other day. Send me one of Stomper, Brad. We'll show you a picture of Stomper, Garland. There's the Schoolboy Lives t-shirt with that big red dog on it. That was Bolio. We were talking about Bolio. Now we're changing our minds. We're talking about other stuff now. Mike Dan, what's going on, buddy? What's happening? What's happening, Mike Dan? Mike Dan the man. Mike Dan the man. Yeah, it's raining here too. It's raining here too, man. It is raining here too. Yeah, what we're doing was wanting people to put up pictures of their Bolio dogs. It don't seem like many people got Bolio dogs. There ain't many people left that got any. Got a couple people had some Andy Capp dogs, and Reese Smith had a Bull Boy Bob dog. That's about it. Oh, definitely a tier below, man. A couple tiers below. Tyrone or Bo, if they were the same weight as Rick Rude. I mean, Rick Rude was a. If you put Tyrone and Bo as a double A dog, then you'd have to put Rick Rude as a B dog, B plus. Yeah, yeah, B plus. I give him a B plus, man. I mean, check out this bud I'm smoking. Mm. Mm. Hey, you what, Jeffro? Yeah, he was human aggressive. Oh man, it's raining like crazy out here, man. The weather's terrible. The weather is terrible. Mhm. Oh man. Yeah, I don't really have any pics on hand, man. Let's get you a picture of JD up here. All right, Garland. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a killer dog. There's one right there. Garland, are you there? Garland, check him out, man. Check that sucker out. Oh, that picture of JD, man, that's probably one of the best bulldog pictures I've seen in a long time, man. In the middle of your bed, all muddy and wet. Lord Almighty, man. How in the world did he do that? No, not really, not really, Hemmy. We expect dogs in the 50s when we cross with the Maverick stuff. When we make that straight cross, Huckleberry, he was a 65-pound dog on the chain. Champion Huckleberry, he was a 65-pound dog on the chain. Orangadanga was 45-pound dog on the chain. So, which that's big for a bitch. um, so, you know, when you make that cross, it's going to produce a big dog. Oh man, I'll tell you what. That's my favorite dog picture this year. I really like that dog picture. That's a an excellent photograph. He does favor Huckleberry. Yeah, man, you ain't kidding. That's a great example of the American Pit Bull Terrier, and especially in the photograph. That sucker ought to be on the cover of a magazine right there. All right. Let's see here. Hell no, ain't no red boy Jocko in that dog, man. Ain't no red boy Jocko in that dog there. You can tell by all that black hair. Oh, yeah, yeah. He'd be 60, 65 pounds on the chain. All right, so here's another picture. This one here is of Stomper. Now, Stomper is basically a genetic twin to JD. They got the same father, and their mothers are sisters. Hey, Brad, can you throw the pedigree up for him? Ah, ah. Well, hang on a second. I think my phone's dead. There you go. That's the pedigree on Stomper. That's his pedigree right there. That's how he's bred. Well, I ain't saying whether we got the real Eli or not. All I'm saying is that that dog right there is bred like that pedigree says. You know it, Brad. Yeah, man. How you like that old dog, Laney boy? Yeah, 5 months. 5 months now. I heard that, Laney boy. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Little suckers are right, man. We got four of them. Bitch had four male puppies. We kept three of them. Hey, Brad, have you talked to Mystical in the last week? He got a second one of those kennels on wheels. You know, those big dog boxes that he's using. He got a second one of them. And he's keeping Donatello. He, yeah, he's keeping Donatello. He had a guy call him trying to get him from him, and he told him no. So he decided to keep the dog. Hell yeah. Let's see here. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. Can't ask me. So I don't know. Can it's Lorenzo somebody? You want to learn about roids? Any good books? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know, man. And there's a lot of it in the book, in the AGDT series. There's a lot on roids in there. There you go, Brad. Bodyguard. He wrote a few. There were other people that wrote stuff about it too. Oh man, she's a good looking bitch, man. That's a good looking dog right there. I mean, that's a first class looking dog. Nice, man. Well, she's out of Donald's sister, bred to kill her. Yeah, those are out of Donald's sister. Man who knows a lot about it that hangs out here and you can catch him, Jacques, is Nazrat. Nazrat knows a lot about that shit. Talk to Nazrat. Liver King on steroids. Bill Someone told me they heard Queen of Hearts would have beat Tornado. What do you think? Man, it's such bullshit. Queen of Hearts never went into the competition Tornado went into. You know, I mean, Queen of Hearts is a great, great, great bitch. Don't get me wrong. You know, but Tornado, man, she beat like pillars. She beat like STP, Bobby Hall, Rastaman, Tom Garner. I mean, you know, name off a few that Queen of Hearts beat. There's just four of the ones, Tito and the Local Boys. There's five. Let me keep going. Name off some of the ones that Queen of Hearts beat. I can get the list out. You know, man, Tornado would have blown through that bitch. Just like she did with David Tant. They beat David Tant with Tornado. Oh, yeah, man. Nah, nah, that Tornado doll really didn't produce, man. That stuff just didn't really produce. You know, for having all the dogs he had, Ken Allen really wasn't much of a breeder. You know, Tornado, Queen of Hearts was definitely a better producing dog. Yeah, man, it's like a blood doping. Woo! Yeah, I don't know about that now. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Garland. Yeah, I don't know about that now. I don't know which way that stick would have went. I ain't calling that one. I ain't calling that one. I'll let you call that one. Oh yeah, she's built like a brick shit house, man. Yeah, she's built like a brick shit house. I like her. I like her. I like her a lot. I like her a lot. The rude bitch right there. Oh yeah, you know it, man. You know it. Yeah, we definitely need to do that. Well, it's getting about that time, y'all. I'm gonna have to shut this thing down. Sure did enjoy the chat. It was a good chat. Got to learn a little bit about Bolio. We learned that a lot of people don't have a lot of Bolio dogs. Ain't a whole lot of Bolio dogs left around. I don't know. We'll do that. We'll do that next time. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna do a thing on termite. We might. We might. I'm not gonna say I'll do it next time now. Yeah, Mike Dan. I'll talk to you later, brother. And y'all take it easy. Everybody have a good night. Oh, you had one, Martinez? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's, you know, not a whole lot of them dogs around, man. Maybe more so on the West Coast or something. I don't know, but we kind of reach them far and wide. Yeah, fuck you too, darling. Prayers out to Twin One. Let's remember Twin One in our prayers. He had a heart attack. His heart actually stopped. He's recovered. He is in ICU. They're going to put a defibrillator in his heart tomorrow, and they're going to fix him up. He'll be home and back on TV before you know it. That's right. Prayers for the twins. Prayers for the twins. Salute the twins. Salute. Salute. All righty. Well, I'm going to shut her on down. And so good night to everybody. Good night, Arrowhead. Good night, Garland. Good night, Mike Dan. Good night, Brad. Good night, Dickie. Good night, Laney Boy. Good night, Hemi, wherever you are. Good night, CM Maverick. Jeff Smith. Good night, buddy. Good night, Jock Mason. Good night, Brad. Hardy Dogs. Bolero! Bolero, man. Bolero! Oh, I didn't see that question you asked me. What is the biggest wager I won or lost? I didn't see that. I'm sorry. I was just sitting here rolling back through the thing. Hemi James asked me, what's the biggest wager you won and lost? Huh, that's a good question. Well, I think the biggest wager I lost was on the crowbar dog at the pig picking ass kicking. I lost I think that was about 5 grand. I think that was about the most I ever lost on a dog. On one dog. And most I ever won on one dog was mm, I'd say probably Bolero's championship over Miss Homer. I won a little over $6,000 that fight. But I never bet big money. Most of the time I was betting $1,000, $2,000. Yeah, crowbar, man. It was a hell of a dog. All right, fellas. I just want to go back and answer that question. You super chat a question to me, I will answer it. Sorry I didn't answer that on time, Hemi. My bad, brother. I didn't see it. Let me roll back through here and make sure I didn't miss nothing else. Oh, I know why I missed it, because I was offline looking at Liver King. Yeah, I never heard of Liver King. Oh, man, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate it, man. Just like, where that guy said, anyhow, it don't matter. But I appreciate y'all more than you know. Well, it's much love, much love, much love. All right, all right. Peace out. Young Hitmaster. Oh yeah. What's up, man?